There's some cool old building footprints, like old stone. Oh, we're on gravel. Old stone fireplaces and stuff, old foundations and stuff right there. There's a couple more up here too. Like it was an old encampment, or, you know, people's houses. I have no idea how adventurous this route's going to be, by the way. It does be on the interstate at some portion, so we're just going to see. But with these tires and my load, I'm good with this kind of a road. Fun. We're climbing. I went into Enduro Pro mode. There's so much washboard here on the hills that ASC wasn't letting me climb them. It was just cutting power like too aggressively. I mean, I like having the nannies turned on, but that wasn't working for me. Yeah, that was washboard. Oh, County Road 5. This is the part of the ride where I start thinking, is this road going to get worse before it gets better? Probably. This goes through Butte. If I get to Butte at like 7 p.m., I'm hopping on interstate. Because I can't be on these roads until 10 o'clock at night to get to Idaho. Did we miss a... we were supposed to turn left back there. All right, I did the wrong thing. Look at this view, though, guys. I got music playing. 1 second, let me turn it down. Sorry.
Oh, not at all. Thank you.
How you doing?
Thank you. This is running down to Lake Park Lake.
Let's see. Okay. It is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
I missed a turn, so I'm going that way. Earlier, these roads usually get worse before they get better. And it's getting mighty tight. I had a pothole back there I couldn't miss. It was the whole length of the road. It was basically the depth of the wheel hub. It was like falling into a crevice. But I saw that this takes you back on the interstate at one point too. So it's not like it's just this for 2,000 miles. Oh, we're on forest roads. It says on Garmin this one dead ends. Fuck, that was deep. That was was I recording? Yes. There's the shitty sand. That was exceptionally deep. Whew. Wait, but me may have bitten off more than we can chew today, guys. I may not want to keep going on this and just cut my losses and do off highway. I went past the final drive on the rear there. That was exceptionally deep. I'm gonna say the course here is we're over halfway, barely, like 60%. But this is a great road if I wasn't on a GS. It's saying to keep right. I don't want to do that, but okay. I mean, this is a rock garden, guys. I can't do a rock garden on this bike. By myself? No. Not by myself. If there were a couple of us, that's fine. If it gets worse, I'm not turning around. I am sorry to let you guys down, and I hate backtracking, especially being beyond the halfway point. That's just not going to happen. It'd be a situation where, I've seen plenty of quads, so it'd be a situation where I pick it up a few times and be like, Shit, why did I do this? I'm in freaking Montana. Well, the Garmin froze again, of course. Because that was an issue and a half. That was zero fun over there. And it stank like shit too. I'm going through the road. It is it appears, it's likely that I will hit a paved road before backtracking to Helena. We'll see. But if it gets like that again, I'll just turn around again.
You know, from the 360 camera, the road doesn't look that bad. And it was downhill, which was nice. I mean, I would do this again if I had no shit on my bike. It was just a bike.
Drag that rear tire. We're not getting back up this, so they don't get it too much worse. You guys seeing this? Who's crying for me right now? We're in it now, just gotta ride it. I don't think I'm gonna do the rest of the Continental Divide ride that Cannon Shot made. I think I'm probably good on this one. This was enough excitement for me. This better not end at a dead end. It's a connector to Quartz Creek Road. Road implies maintained. Let's keep left here. Stay out of that right side rut. Okay with that. No animals today, but it's also midday. Battery died on the GoPro. Yeah, I'm gonna tell, like, people ask me sometimes, like, hey, should I get the sport suspension regular or low on a GS? I'm gonna send them this video clip and say, if you're not riding stuff like, not this, but the stuff I just did with the baby heads, because I haven't bottomed out once. I haven't hit the skid plate once. And if you're not doing this kind of riding, get a low. Even like ATV off-road courses, you're never going to do stuff like this. A performance center is never going to put you on a course like this. Ah, fuck. Okay, I was just saying that I like going downhill more than uphill. This might be the exception. This is a we're gonna get fucked up here situation. We're in it now. We can't skip that over. Ah. Could have gone much worse, by the way. Much worse. We need to get a picture, though. Hey, it's facing straight down. That's great. It's facing the right direction. I'm okay with this. This is actually okay. Gotta get it upright and then finish this little bit of hill. Into that box pretty badly, though. All right, 0.1 miles to this other road. We're not going back up that, by the way. Like not just that, but the whole road we went down. We're not going back up it. I'll fix my mirror. I'm looking to see my rear mirror, a sign that says, you know, road not maintained beyond this point, which would tell me that we're through the worst of it. I mean, after today. We're on this for a while, but I'm saying, like, after today, I've had my fill of Continental Divide. It does appear to be improving, though. And you see the ding here. Brake lever's not bent. Clear water lights are good. Lights are all good. Crash bar won't move, of course, but yeah, that's where the brunt of the hit to it. So much for that 2.5 miles to pavement. That was me wishful thinking. That was not a failure of Garmin. Forest, if anyone's wondering. I'd be glad to, there's another national forest road up here on the left, but I'd be glad if this is the end of it. The fact that I see a farm makes me hopeful. Well, we dropped the bike twice on this trip, and in my opinion, two worthy drops. The first one was that deep sand pit on section 1 of the Oregon BDR. Deep! The second drop was on a rock garden going downhill at like an 8 or 10 degree angle, maybe 11 degree angle. Wait, is this gate locked? Oh fuck, no, absolutely not, no. I have to get through here. I can't get back it that way. I'm gonna talk to someone. I have to. One of those moments where, do you go through the gate? I mean, we're talking about me not being able to go back, but this is a pretty clear sign. But I've got to go down that hill right over there to get to the next road to turn left. What if I do the gentlemanly thing and walk my bike down this hill to show that I'm not trying to scare the horses? I don't know what to do. There's no possible way to turn around. That is that's not gonna happen. Hi dog, I know. I thought someone would come out and talk to me by now. I know, I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I know. You can attack me. I'm sorry. You guys can tell me if I did the right thing or not. I'll leave it up to you in the comments. Hopefully some rich discussion occurs, but luckily I showed most of the trail's worst parts, most of them. I didn't show like stuff that was nothing was happening, but the rocky stuff I showed you guys, and the fact that it was downhill. The backtracking would have been back to Helena, which they had every right to walk outside and say, you stay there and call the sheriff. Every right. Or at least interrogate me for a while and curse at me and point a gun at me. Every right. I'm glad they didn't come out. Kind of wish they did so I could explain myself that I'm not just some asshole who's taking advantage of this road. But that sucked.
Let's just mention how amazed I am that I haven't crashed the drone yet. It's been following me around a little bit, and no crashes yet. I need to figure out a way to like follow me accurately, and I'm going to have to babysit it. I do have to babysit it. It veers off course a lot. Oh well. It's taking up half my pannier too.
Mom, Dad, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. Wow, that is so cool. Looks like it's just for hand carts. No way you could actually put a train over that. Well, wow. We're still going down towards the National Forest. But keep in mind, guys, it's 6:30 p.m. Like, the sun's getting low. It's one of those kind of days where we just find whatever we can. Montana. It's 7 p.m. Heather and I talked for 25 minutes on the phone about where I could camp tonight. I'm committed to doing dispersed BLM camping. I am hungry for it. She's like, yeah, well, you should have found something an hour ago. Jeepers Creepers, the first one from the early 2000s. It was the same church, very similar road. Well, no, not the background, but the road itself. The church with like the building off the side, the guy was dumping the bodies into it. That church has obviously been painted recently, but no offense to the congregation, by the way. I'm not saying that they have a horror church. Group I've ever seen. They're just all hanging out right by the road. Free me! Guys, look at this. Oh, Montana, I love you. This is really something else. Guys! This is something otherworldly. So I've done a lot of riding, but never this part of the country yet. And this kind of terrain is all new to me. Colorado was similar to this, but not the same. This is something else. And I hope you watch this on television, because I'm shooting this in 4K at 10-bit HDR color. I hope you're watching on a beautiful crisp OLED with HDR10. Because this is some beautiful, beautiful scenery, guys. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're finding camping back here. We're not going to pay for camping. Oh, my God. It's a cave. Ah! What? Man. Park. I don't think it's very busy. Let's just roll up and see if we can get a tent space here. There's no one here. I mean, relatively, I see a lot of spaces empty, so I think we'll be fine. That was a no. That place is very empty, but every spot was reserved, and I guess they don't do no-shows until like 9 p.m. or something. Interesting. So I just, I stopped one guy on a DR650 and asked him if he knew where to camp. Dude was freaking awesome. He got Indiana plates. He was so chill. He's just doing ranch work around here. Had a full rifle mounted to his headlight. Couldn't see the headlight. It was just rifle butt was in front of it. Like basically going down to his hub. Cool dude. He gave me one road, which I couldn't find on this map. I just happened to talk to 3 random kids who waved me down. They told me to go back the other way for that access, or go this way to the Lake Avenue, which is what Lake Road, which is what this is telling me here. So I'm gonna try this one out. They said this worked. One of the kids was like, my backyard's open. Yeah, but your parents want a vagrant sleeping in their backyard? Probably not. So we're going to Lake Road, and we're gonna see what we find back here. It's now 8:12. And we got an hour before the sun really gets low. Y'all know how much I love a good canopy. I love a good canopy. Yeah, that's a partial canopy. Campground finder and the FAS finder worked. There's a lake.
So every night I get tent set up, get my mattress set up, and then so this begins importing from the camera first in the Lightroom, Mavic Air. The GoPro gets imported. I edit all the footage from 360 on the iPhone, get all that in here into Final Cut Pro and Lightroom. I also have my cables in here, and my battery packs are in there. So everything gets imported, and then I edit for 2 hours. It's 8:45, so it'll be almost 11. Get it mastered. If there's no Wi-Fi, I save it for the next day. This is my daily routine. It's a lot of work, but I love you guys.